ticket.
How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Row's back with another Members First video. So I went to TOYTUBER EXPO, as you all know, and there's some stuff that I got, but one of the things that I picked up was a good deal, because retail is 30 bucks, and then I saved shipping from Big Bad Toy Store and picking it up there instead. I got VEGA from Street Fighter, Jada Toys, obviously, and he's a great figure. Obviously, he's already out of the box, so I already know what I'm getting into, so I'm comfortable saying that. But Jada has just been knocking out of the park, and even though he's not in Marvel vs. Capcom, it's still gonna go on that shelf, because until we get the Alpha series and all that stuff, I'm gonna just keep throwing them all together. But yeah, with all that being said, let's take a closer look at the box, then we'll get him open. But he's already right here, so. Taking a look at the front of the box, you can see we've got the health bar, player 1, player 2. Down below it says Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers, VEGA. We get some pixelated art, and of course the figure is in the window. On this side we get some artwork that we've seen before, but it is still very nice. Taking a look at the back of the box, Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers, we get VEGA with his flag and a shot of the figure, and of course the character select roster, which is almost finished. On the other side, we get some more artwork, and we get his bio. VEGA, country of origin, Spain. Fighting style, Spanish ninjutsu. Top of the box, bottom of the box, and with all of that being said, Don't nobody touch his face, because he'll get upset. He'll get really, really upset and start crying and be like, oh, my face. That's why he wears a mask. So here is our Jada Toy Street Fighter Ultra Championship Edition 2 VEGA out of the box. He is very fun. I already took pictures and posed him up and fooled around. Very fun figure. Starting at his head, you can see we've got his mask, because he likes to cover his pretty little face so it doesn't get hurt. He's got his dragon tattoo that goes across his chest and arm and back, which looks very nice. It's in purple ink. Of course, he's got his golden claw with some gold bracelets down on his wrists and arms. We get a wired sash at his waist. I may have to get another VEGA to give one to Psylocke and just have fodder VEGA, I guess. I don't know. He is a cool figure. Coming down to his pants, you can see we've got that yellow stripe down the blue pants, coming down to those socks with some penny loafers on, it looks like, which are in brown. He's a fashionable guy, what can I say? And VEGA, of course, has his long ponytail, but that is also soft plastic, much like Blanca's hair, so it does not get in the way of articulation, which is very nice. So he's a very detailed figure. They did a great job. These last few Street Fighter figures, starting with Blanca, have just been so much fun to play with. Just hand candy, as it were. So really impressed with what Jada is doing, and I really, at this point, can't wait to see their Street Fighter Alpha line, especially because it's more so aimed at Marvel vs. Capcom with those character designs. So it'll be fun to have a Street Fighter shelf and then start collecting an actual Marvel vs. Capcom figure shelf with the Street Fighter Alpha. So really cool to have this VEGA regardless. He's a very cool figure, and I got him at TOYTUBER EXPO. So he's sitting in my pile of loot, which I got to cancel that now. I haven't paid for it yet, but it was $29.99 on there. And then of course you got to pay shipping, which is only like, what, $4 flat rate. But you have to wait till you have a pile to make it worth it. And then he was at TOYTUBER EXPO for 30 bucks with no shipping. So I was like, all right, that's a deal. That's a good reason to buy this right here. So I got VEGA. Now I just need to get that She-Hulk that's sitting in my pile of loot. Checking out VEGA's height, he stands at about 6.5 inches, so not too bad there. And then we're going to do, of course, the articulation. So like I said, the hair is soft, it gets out of the way, so this is not a hindrance at all to going back. Well, a little bit, because there's a big ball of it right there, but he also has a separate neck peg, so his head goes back that far, forward that far. He can touch his chin to his chest. Shoulders come up over, well, about 90 degrees. Beautiful butterfly joints. Bicep cut, pinless, double elbows right there. Upper ball peg torso brings him back that far. and forward that far. Then you bring in the waist and he goes back that far. Oh, what is that for? And then forward that far. Is that just to keep his sash in place? I guess so. Yeah, that must be what that's for, right? Coming down to his legs, they go forward to the side. Butt kicking action, of course, very painless there. We get a boot cut, but at the ankle, a thigh cut, and then we get rockers with a very nice tight ankle joint. So he is very poseable, very fun to play with. Yeah, just a really cool figure. And let's see if I can do it again. Uh-oh. You know what time it is? It's 4:20. Would you look at that? A special 420 video. Just kidding. But let's see if I can get him to stand on one foot again. Oh, look at that. I did it. So like I said, very nicely articulated and just poses up great. So a very fun figure, much like all of Jada Toys stuff. All right, next up we got accessories. And while he is a little light on the accessories, it's understandable because it just makes sense what he comes with. So first of all, we get a separate claw piece, much for like photography, or if you don't want to have him having the claws on or taking them off, putting them on, whatever. We get that nicely painted. These are not bendable, so don't try to jam anything in there. It will probably break. Then we get this effect piece, which, oh, I took him down. You put on there, let's see if I can get him to go right back. You put it on, oh, look at that, on his claws, like he's swiping. Looks great, looks amazing. Then we get his pretty boy head sculpt. This is actually how he comes in the box. Also with soft hair, you can see that. Probably it's rubbery. Pretty boy head sculpt, because he wants to keep his face safe, and that's why he has this mask. So if you wanted to, you could have it like this, like he's about to put it on. And that mask is also soft, so you don't need to worry about that snapping or breaking. It's all pliable rubber feeling. And then we get an unclawed right hand and a fisted left hand. So like I said, light on the accessories, but they all make sense. And yeah, I don't know why it's $30. That seems like a deluxe price to me, but that's how much he was. And I think that's how much all the new pre-orders are up for as well. So just be prepared for that from Jada. I know the Scooby-Doo figures are $30 as well, which is, it's kind of like, why? But it is what it is, right?
My hobby is to slowly peel the skin off the rabbits I catch, especially cute little bunnies like you.
First up for scale and comparison, here he is with Jada Toys Ryu and Blanca. We've got Jada, Cammy, and Marvel Legends Psylocke. Here's some more Marvel vs. Capcom Thanos and Cable. And then lastly, we have Lightning Collection Cammy and Ryu.
My beautiful face is ruined! I'll make you suffer!
So with all that being said, y'all, you know Jada has me in a chokehold. This is a great figure. Got it at TOYTUBER EXPO, so it's got that attached memory to it. So totally worth it to me. I can't wait to complete Jada's Street Fighter 2 line. It's been such a fun ride. They're doing such a great job with all the characters and figures. And yeah, I really can't complain too much about any of them, because any problems they'll fix. They'll send you a replacement part or whatever. So Jada is the GOAT. They are definitely in the running for Toy Company of the Year the 3rd year in a row, especially if we start getting those Invincible figures this year. Oof, it's over for everybody else. But yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and smash like, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, become a channel member if you want, 99 cents. Comment, let me know if you got Vega, if you're waiting, how your day is going. Just say hey. Keep your head up, stay brave, be kind to your local LGBTQ community. If you're protesting, be safe. I love y'all. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.
Just wait 1 minute. I'm watching this new Rowdy Rawls video and it's really awesome. I don't want to miss it.
It's like this chick that reviews action figures and it's really freaking cool.
Yes, I think they saw some videos and there's some really good contents out there, you know?
She reviews the ponies and stuff because you knows I love ponies.
She doesn't review ponies. It's freaking cool stuff, Toki.